Bilal Hazziez excoriated over manipulation, prank house at the tell-all. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On the 90-Day Fiance Season 9 Tell-All Part 1, the focus shifted to Bilal Hazziez and Shaeeda Sween. Shaeeda had a chance to discuss things, from Bilal's ex to his prank house. He was a villain this season. But Shaeeda is still married to Bilal. Despite the control issues and the lectures, she still loves him. His own castmates, on the other hand, absolutely demolished him. Patrick in particular called out how he was manipulating everyone. During the Tell-All Part 1, Shaun asked Shaeeda about how she adjusted to the United States. Both past and present, some cast members have discussed culture shock. Shaeeda shared that the prank was more shocking than anything else about life in the US. She is, of course, referring to how Bilal picked her up in a work van and took her to a dilapidated home. It was not his normal car or normal house. It was his childhood home. He brought her there as a test. Bilal can call this a prank all that he likes, but he clearly set Shaeeda up to fail. Bilal did his best to spin Shaeeda's reactions to the house as entitled or worse. He expressed disappointment. But all things considered, if you move to another country and your partner takes you to a dilapidated home, you have every right to be unhappy. Even if it had been Bilal's real house, it would mean that he hid this from her. The truth, as it turned out, was worse. Because that wasn't Bilal's usual car or house. He had never let Shaeeda see either of them. Refusing to disclose your home and assets is a red flag in a serious relationship. This was more than that. What he clearly did was set up Shaeeda to fail his test. When she did, his disappointment became a tool to make her apologetic. Bilal's actual home and car are both very nice. Not especially colorful, but nice. But that twisted test was only the beginning of Bilal's manipulate, mansplain, male-wife routine on Shaeeda. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get video updates. She never knew what lecture or surprise would come next. Perhaps the point was to keep her on her toes. The prank, Shaeeda said at the tell-all. We still have disagreements. As she explained to their gorgeous host, Shaun, she and her family had welcomed him with open arms when he had visited Trinidad. The thing about it, Shaeeda expressed, he wants me to be grateful and appreciated. The house, it was not flattering. Even at the tell-all, Bilal seemed to condemn Shaeeda's very mild reaction to the house. Please keep in mind, there was a bike lock on her bedroom door and the sink wasn't right. This is when castmates spoke up, starting with Kobe Blaze. He called out how Bilal's tests said more about him, that he viewed Shaeeda as a potential gold digger, than about her. Yvette Arellano also had something to say, observing that he is constantly testing Shaeeda. Bilal of course turned that around, asking why it's control and testing when he does it but not when she does it. It's unclear what tests or controlling behavior Ive is meant to have exhibited in her relationship with Mohammed. But Bilal insisted that he doesn't test her, but wants words of confirmation. Whatever that means. He declared that he wants to build an empire together with Shaeeda. Okay. Ariella Weinberg noted that Bilal seems to have an answer for everything. This, she pointed out, helps him control the narrative. Time after time, we have all watched him tell Shaeeda how she feels. Not everyone was immune to Bilal's powers of persuasion. Guillermo Royer, perhaps feeling bad for seeing Bilal called out, spoke up in support of him. He noted that he admires that Bilal always says sorry when he's speaking. It's always good to apologize, right? But Patrick Mendez saw right through Bilal's manipulation tactics, and called him out in front of everyone. He's a salesman, Patrick pointed out. He is an amazing salesman. That is what we are all witnessing right now. He observed how Bilal was deflecting criticism and redirecting the conversation, commenting, being a salesman, I'm watching in awe. Bilal tries this trick again, it's like he can't help himself, trying to argue that they are all salespeople. You'll never stop, Patrick interjected. You can always control the conversation in a way, because you know what to say, when to say. He added, you know how that person is going to react, you know how to drop your tone, you know how to get people engaged. Patrick then added, it's a habit now. He noted that Bilal will say, I see what you're saying, but to always point conversations where he wants them to go. Many of us understood this as we watched the season. It was beautiful to see Patrick spell it all out on screen.